Hi, and welcome to our orientation video for the ETOM Advanced Online Teaching Certification course. I know that we have a range of experience here, everything from advanced Blackboard users to those who use other platforms. So I'm going to give you an overview of how to use Blackboard for this course, how the course is organized, and what you'll need to do each week. So when you enter the course, you'll see an announcements area here. I have a welcome announcement posted right now, and each week I'll send out a reminder about what tasks we need to complete for the week, and I'll also send an email. At the bottom of each announcement there'll be a course link that takes you to the next thing you need to do. In this case, it'll take you to the orientation folder under modules. Over here on the left is your navigation menu. And you also can see up here a breadcrumb trail that can show you not only where you're at, but allow you to backtrack. And then there's also a home button up here. So each week you're going to have a module that you go into under modules that's in a folder, and there'll be an introduction just like here, and there'll be assignments that you need to complete by Sunday in your time zone at 11:59 p.m. Here are some example assignments. One might be to review a lesson, or in this case course information, and it may be a course link to another area of the course, or an external link or some document, and it'll tell you in italics below each assignment what you need to do. In this case, you just click mark reviewed. This is a nice feature because it's sticky, which means that the next time you come into Blackboard you can see what you've reviewed, and I can also see on my end through the evaluation area in my control panel. I'll be able to see what you've done. There's assignments that might include posting to our course blog. In this case, it's watching a video, and sometimes you'll be asked to post to the discussion board, and that'll be a link, a course link in Blackboard that will take you directly inside the forum. You can also access the discussions at any time by clicking on discussions, and you'll have the forum here. One thing I recommend is we don't have a large cohort, but over on the right, rather than reading through all your threads and messages each time, you can click on the number of unread messages. In this case, we don't have any unread messages. If I go inside the questions forum, you can see that there's a thread here, and this you'd click on the thread name, and that would take you in, and there'd be some instructions, and it would ask you to reply. I like using the quote feature because that will quote whatever text you're replying to, and then it's easier for all of us to follow the conversation. So that's kind of the way the weeks go. Typically there'll be something that you will learn about, something you'll practice, you'll build, and then something that you'll share with us. A lot of the resources that are in each module are also consolidated here under resources. We've got some at the start, and we'll keep adding folders to the resources area. And there's a variety of tools in Blackboard. Some of you are familiar with them, and we've left them all available just so you can check them out and use them. And then down here we have contact information. This contact information is actually a course link that takes you to the form to email all instructor users. So you just put your subject message in here, and when you submit it, it'll come from your email address to me. It won't get caught in my spam filter typically, and it'll tell me which course you're sending the email from. There's also information about ETOM here, and then there's the syllabus and the schedule. The orientation walks you through this. When you go into the syllabus, there is an accessible HTML version of the syllabus here. And then there's also an accessible Word and PDF document that you could download and print if you want to. And I won't read the whole syllabus to you, but there's kind of an overview of what type of topics are covered And that does change time to time as we address advanced topics, new technologies come out, especially in the emerging technologies unit. And then, as it says here, it goes for 6 weeks. You need to complete all the modules for certification. Not everything in the course is graded. A lot of it is sharing. There's peer review. There's discussion that goes on. And then there's a link down here at the bottom that will take you to the next thing, the schedule, or even back to the orientation. We'll just go on into the schedule. And again, it's an accessible HTML version along with downloadable versions of the schedule. And this lays out for you each week what we're going to cover. And like I said earlier, typically you'll be reading something, watching something, creating something, and then sharing it. And then our last week is really pulling it all together, doing a final project that, if you've completed all the previous activities, it's just showing us what you've done, a peer review, and then our course survey. So that pretty much covers what we're going to be doing for the next 6 weeks and how the course is organized, how to use the discussion board. One more thing, that after the course starts, we're going to create a template or empty course that you'll have instructor access to, where you'll be able to practice and create some of the things that we are learning about during the certification. So I look forward to working with each of you.